It can take women years to plan a revenge on you. And when they plan that revenge on you, even devil will be one side looking at them. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You see, women, when they want to plan a revenge on you, see, that's the crazy thing. It can take them years. That's why men, you just have to be careful with the way you treat your wives at home. Because if those people mean you, eh? If they mean you know that devil is like an apprentice, he's still learning work. So hello beautiful people, how you are doing? And you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing this face for the first time, this is Hosanna, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. And never to watch, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also turn on your notification bell to get notified when I post any video online. Thank you. As my old and returning subscribers, thank you so much, guys, for coming back to this channel. This girl is super grateful, and she loves you guys so much. So today I have a little bit of information to give out free of charge. See, you don't need to pay me for it. I'm giving it out free of charge from my heart of hearts. So now I'm going to be addressing my Nigerian men. I know that this thing I'm going to say now is applicable to both the men and the women, but I'm going to be addressing my Nigerian men. And I'm going to be as truthful as I can be. So, first of all, if you know that you as a Nigerian man, you have this habit of throwing your hands on your woman, your wife, anytime you guys have a problem, I will advise you, please do not go to any of these states that don't condone things like that. You know all those shits you can do in Nigeria and go free. Most of these states, like UK and the rest, they are so particular with anything that concerns women. So if for any reason you go to any of those states, abi countries, and you want to exercise your power as a Nigerian man, they will show you and they will teach you the difference between Nigeria and the country that you're in. So if you know that you're a Nigerian man, first of all, there are two categories I'm addressing now. You're a Nigerian man that is based in all these countries, UK and the rest, that are so particular about women. You've gotten your citizenship, Abi, boy, or you've been there for a long time, and you feel that you want to bring up your wife and your children to that place. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but like I said earlier, if you know that you don't know how to hold your anger, and the only way you can express your anger is by throwing hands, either beating or throwing things or doing something that will see as violent, just stay where you are peacefully. Because for any reason you do that there, and maybe your neighbors reports or even your wife reports, you are done. Guys are going to deport you, or you're going to they will teach you that this is not Nigeria. Now, there's one thing about Nigerian men that I've got to notice. You know, Nigeria give men so much power. I don't know, it's not really Nigeria, but men just have this too much power, and they are power drunk, they are authority drunk. They just want to have this authority over everything, especially when you are their wives. It's just a normal thing that when someone is your husband, he feels he has the authority. Although the truth is that he has authority over you, though, as your husband. But the bad thing about it is the fact that most of them are always power drunk. And now, when they feel that you don't give them enough authority, or be enough power or enough respect, because there's a way that there's a way they see respect. There's a way that they want you to respect them. You know, when the way you see your Lord and personal Savior, that's the way they want you to see them. Now, I'll say something. One thing men fail to understand is You see a woman, when you show care to a human, and when you show her that you love her, and when she knows that you love her and she loves you too, you see respect, you see understanding, you see care. All those things are bonus that comes with loving you. You can't force respect out of a woman who doesn't love you. I'm telling men free of charge. You can't force respect out of a woman who doesn't love you, who doesn't appreciate you. You can't force respect out of that woman. So you be like, this person respects this guy so much. So it's because the guy have shown her that she's worth everything. She's worth the love, and the guy have shown. See, it's not about saying it with your mouth. It's about showing it right now. Now the guy have shown. See, have you seen a man who provides for the woman so much aside material things that shows a woman that he loves her and he cares for her, and the woman doesn't reciprocate, and the woman doesn't respect the man? Is rare, except a woman that is a witch. So why would you want respect and to be the head as a man, and you don't even do what the Bible says you should do? Love your wife. Once you love your wife, all these things come. Those things are bonus. They come with it. As in, you can't just, the woman can't give you this without giving you the rest. That's just it. So instead of you trying to force out one, why don't you just do this thing you're supposed to do and get all of them, including the bonus? What's there? So, but you as a man, you want to force respect down, and then you feel that the only way to force that respect from a woman is when you hit the woman. Now, I'm not saying you don't love your family, but it's a free advice. If you know you can't have respect, you can't control, sorry, you can't control your hands, stay where you are. Come down and visit your wife and your children and go back. You know why I'm saying this? Recently, I read a story about a man that was about, he was about being deported from the UK, I guess. What happened? He threw plates on his wife. So I don't know if the wife reported or something, but I think the authority got to know about it, and they're about to deport him. And now they have taken his wife and the children, and they have provided them with home or something. I think they're seeking asylum or something. Now he's facing deportation down to Nigeria. And then the crazy thing about all this is the fact that you are not saying your own side of the story that the government don't even care about. What they care about is the fact that you 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 are abusing that woman physically. So you are saying your own part of the story and you are all calm about it. What is he saying? That when the woman came, that he told the woman, I cannot be working 20 hours and still kene, I cannot be working 20 hours and still be working, that is too draining, that you know you cannot leave everything for me. And that is a valid point. Heaven knows is a valid point. My husband can bring me to the UK and be going to school and be working, and I will leave everything solely on him. That is wickedness. If I am the woman, what I'm going to do is this: find a part-time job because of my kids, right? Find a part-time job to use and support my husband. Even if that part-time job I'm finding is for the feeding of the home, I am being considerate. A man that brought you from Nigeria down to the UK will not want the someone that will do that for you, you know that the person wants your own betterment, right? You understand? So I think the woman said she can never do something like that and all those stuff. So let me tell you something. When you leave the burden of the family for one person, it's really, 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 really draining. It's so draining. And it's frustrating most times. That's why I'll say, women, if it's possible for you to get a job to support your husband, it's fine. Because when a man provides for you, provides for the children, for the house, I know it's his responsibility to care for his family, but they are humans too and they need a helping hand. And the expenses in these countries are not where. It's not like Nigeria that you pay house rent yearly. Then you pay house rent monthly. And then you still pay for children's school fees. It's so draining. And then a man will work all these hours and come back to the house. And then you are in the house doing nothing. And maybe he will even come back to you nagging or complain about things that were not provided for. It's annoying. There's nobody that you put sugar in his or her mouth and he spits it out. You won't tell me that if you bring or work to help that man, he will not be appreciative. No. There's a woman men that I know that they will tell you that they will not allow a woman to provide. So it not look as if tomorrow you will now come and insult them, or it look as if they are not able to cater for the family. There are men like that. They will tell you that my wife cannot work. I will not allow her to contribute so that tomorrow you will not tell me that you're the one that provided for the family, and so it will bring disrespect. Some men are just so loving that aside that they just don't want you to stress yourself. They want you to sit and be a real and eat the money. What's my point exactly? Before you bring your wife over to the UK and other countries that have strong laws for women, have a decent conversation with them. Me, if I'm a man and I bring you to the UK, eh? And the only thing that you do is to act out and behave like you have mental problem. I won't even tell you I'm sending you back to Nigeria. Heaven knows. I won't tell you I'm sending you back to Nigeria. I'll just tell that there's something urgent you want to go and do. And I will send you back. I will take you. All of us will go back to Nigeria. Oh. We'll go back to Nigeria. I will take your papers, your international passport, and I'll travel back with my children. It's not me that you remove the sugar that is in my mouth. So I think the best thing is to send them back to Nigeria than allowing them to deport you and destroying all the years that you've worked for to get that paper to travel down to those countries. I've heard a lot of stories, and most of these men end up getting frustrated and killing their wives. I know that women have made it so, and so men now regret why they bring their wives over to those countries. You know why? When it's as if you're in bondage, and then in Nigeria, as a wife, you don't have a choice. You must respect your husband. And then when you now go over to UK, US, to those countries that is as if men and women they have equal power. Nobody is senior, nobody is junior. Now you feel like you've been held captive for a long time. Do you understand? And then they go there and start making friends that will open their eyes more. And what happens? You say respect. You put it under the carpet. So yeah, I will even advise men, go to those countries and hustle. Hustle. Make sure that your wife is not lacking anything. Come back from time to time. I'm not being inconsiderate. You guys don't understand. If you've heard stories of what some women have done to men over there, eh, you will give them the same advice I'm giving them now. See, just hustle and send that money to your wife and your children so they don't lack anything. Bible say anything that will lead you to sin, cut it off. I'm not saying you cut your family off, but don't even allow, because you see this life, you can only know how loyal someone is, when the person has opportunity or have access to a lot of money or have access to freedom. Loyalty is not when we say it with our mouth. I will tell you, loyalty is not when you say I'm so loyal to you. Like, that's nonsense. When you have been pushed or when you have been given two things to choose from, That's when you know if your loyalty is worth it. Women have really dealt with men, and I'm like, I know that it's not easy to tolerate shit. See, there's some women that have been having these grudges for their husbands in their mind, and have been looking for a better opportunity to deal with those men. And that is why when they get to UK and US and all those countries, they don't find it, they don't even, they don't, it doesn't even touch them when they deal with these men, because they feel that they want to give them a taste of what they've been giving them in Nigeria. Like I said, men, you see those things you know you cannot take. Don't give it to your wife. Don't even, those things you cannot take. Don't dish it out. Because if you see women it can take women years. Eh? It can take women years to plan a revenge on you. And when they plan that revenge on you, even devil will be one side looking at them. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You see, women, when they want to plan a revenge on you, see, that's the crazy thing. It can take them years. That's why, men, you just have to be careful with the way you treat your wives at home. Because if those people mean you, eh? If they mean you know that devil is like an apprentice, he's still learning work. And then you know that you've not been treating your wife right. And then you now take her to those countries and think that she will keep tolerating those shit you were giving her in Nigeria. Guy, how far now? If you're in her shoes, would you take the shit they have been giving her? So, guys, if you know that you cannot control your anger, don't allow one woman to mess you up for life. Control your anger. Your too much power drunkenness and all, control it. Because you know Nigeria actually take a lot of shit. It's a normal thing in Nigeria. A man cannot be abusing a woman physically and they just let it go. No. See, in UK, if you even forcefully enter a woman, that is, and the woman say that she did not give you access, is a problem. So I advise men, if you know you're going to take your wife to UK and all those countries, have control of your anger. You see that your power drunkenness, tie it and keep it one side. And women, stop overdoing. You can't possibly build a good thing for years, and then because you have been given small freedom, you want to destroy those things you have built. No marriage is easy in this life. The way I will not advise a woman is to stay in a marriage where you have been abused mentally and physically. Mentally is the worst part of it because it takes a lot of time for you to get yourself. Run for your life if you know that you have been abused. But if this man is a good person to you, and the reason why you're doing all those things because you've met friends and you feel those friends mean good for you, don't just use your hand and destroy what you have built for years. I will tell people, I'm not against you coming to give me advice about my marriage or about anything I'm doing, but I like myself. I am a kind of person that I will always sieve out everything you tell me. You know the way you sieve out beans, stone from beans? That's the way I do it. I go on my bed, I lie down, I sieve all the things you have told me. After sieving it, and I feel that, ah, na me dey marry this man, na me wear the shoe, na me know where e dey pain me. So I'll be in a better position to say or to tell you if it's not okay with me. It's okay for you to conclude with everything you see that is happening. Na me know wetin dey happen for the marriage. So when I listen to everything you have said and regurgitate it the way animals will always do, and I feel that e no reach anywhere, I'll just sieve it out. Because some people will be like, this girl don't listen to advice. My dear sister, I don't listen to advice. Because I'll not allow you to carry sand and put in my own rice. Women, just mind yourself. Because they're not giving us women, some women are just giving us bad names. Our husbands will not want to carry us now when they're traveling. Some of our husbands that are there will not want to even come and carry us down there because they feel that when they bring us there, we spoil things for them. Is it worth it? Don't you want to have a good life? Must you allow your village people to follow you everywhere? Yeah? See, guys, ladies, first of all, guys, control your anger, leave power drunkenness. And for ladies, mind yourself. Don't be deceived. Except this man have done something to you that you cannot forgive. But in as much as you are hurting, maybe talk it out with that man than trying to destroy this man and you end up destroying yourself too. Do you get it? That's what I have to say. Oh. Don't use your hand and put sand in your car. Thank you and God bless you. So thank you so much guys for watching my video. Please don't forget to watch, like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much and I love you guys. Have a nice time. Bye.